there is sometimes that moment where you have someone that's really hyped, and at some point, because the media is doing too much, people are getting scared that maybe the hype is too much. Do you guys have this as well, or is it more like an American way of, nah, he's good, he's hype, let's go?
I mean, I think with
The haters
Wembanyama,
come out, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, sure, sure, sure. There's people that hate Steph. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you're like, what is? Why do you hate somebody who's as good at his job as Steph Curry is? Like that makes no sense to me. Like, but yeah, there'll be some of that. But I think most people feel like plug and play, man. We'll figure out the
I
position. We'll
think it'll
figure out
show up.
what do
I
you.
think it'll show up like you said when like he has a rough game. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, yo, he's 19. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when it'll be like
Yeah.
that's when the talking heads will be like, I told you he was overrated and all that, right? Like that's to me, that's when the hype will backfire most. Like if he goes out and he's like 3 for 12 in his first game, which would be the most natural thing of all time, considering what's gone into it, right? People, I think that's where he'll experience it most, more than now. It's like, I mean, the NBA is promoting him, like he has his own channel on League Pass, like
Yeah,
it's
I
all
saw
good
that
right now.
he was the top 10 most viewed guy on the social networks
Yeah,
without playing 1 second in the NBA this year. That's crazy.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
this is legit, man. I've never seen anything like this in quite a while, where people are just so hyped for a guy because he's just doing stuff that we haven't seen a guy his size ever do, ever.
What I really hope for you guys is to have a good seat the first time you guys are gonna see him, because I haven't seen as many players that you get as you guys had. And DA, you've seen, so many players from up close and interviewed them on the court and everything. But I've seen some guys play. I'll remember the first time. I'll tell Mike is the first time I saw that guy, because this was more than basketball. You were more like, is this guy from our, is he from our species? Like, is he like us?